Hello guys, good morning everyone. Well, today we have our third class and we are going to start analyzing the plan for today. So you have this page already with you. As you can see, we have for today which is science, grammar, spelling, and also we have reading. Okay, so yesterday we have we start with some activities for reading. So today we are going to continue with this. Okay, and for first activity in appendix number 1, let me show you which is this one. This is appendix number 1. Okay, so these are statements about the reading feeding the world. And you just have to choose if the statement is true or if the statement is false, according with the information you have in your Herbert book. In the Herbert book, page 36 and 37. Why in the Herbert book this case, guys? Because as you know, in our reach, there is a lot of information and there are a lot of pages and it's quite long. So in the Herbert book, we have the same information, but it's shorter and it's easier to understand. So that's why I want you to read the Herbert book and then you underline the answers you find in it. Okay, so when you answer this worksheet, then you paste it in your notebook. And that's it. That's it for the spelling, okay? Do not forget to underline, guys, and to write short dates in your Herbert book. Then after that we have science. Okay, for science, the first thing that I want you to do is to watch the video. You have the link there. It's a video where you will see information about producers, consumers, and decomposers. And let me show you a little bit of this. So it's this video. Okay, I add the link for you to identify it. And as I told you before, it's about producers, consumers, and decomposers. Okay, so you have to read all the pages in your science book. But not only to read, but you have to underline main ideas or interesting facts that you have found. It is going to explain what is photosynthesis, information about carnivores, about herbivores, about some animals, and also about food chains and food webs. Okay? And please do not forget to write short dates in the book, guys. It's important, and I repeat it every time because I told you, but sometimes you forget, that I don't know what happened. But please, it's important you do it. Okay? Well, for this science, we have the appendix number 2. So if I show you the appendix number 2, is this one? Okay, it says producer, consumer, or decomposer. So you have to classify the following as either a producer, consumer, or decomposer. You may have to investigate one or two of them further before answering. But I think it won't be necessary for you guys because I'm pretty sure you already know these words. You already know these organisms. And for example, number 1, it says earthworm. What is an earthworm? Okay, so you have to write if the earthworm is a producer, is a consumer, or decomposer, and you have to write it on the line. It's the same with the rest of them from number 1 to number 20. And that's it. When you finish, you paste it in your notebook. Okay. Then it says this is for science. Okay. It's important for you after you do the worksheet and you paste it in your notebook, please, you have to add illustrations. Okay, illustrations about decomposers, about food webs, about food chains, about decomposers, omnivores, herbivores, producers, and consumers. Remember everything you want. your notebook must be very, very nice and very, very colorful. Okay? And then we have grammar. For grammar, we have appendix number 3. Yesterday we were learning about grammar, about classes of purpose. We work in grammar book, and then we work in our notebook, but now we need to add the appendix or the worksheet number 3. This is a grammar exercise. It's very, very easy. It says complete the sentences with the clause in order to or with so that. That's it. You complete it and then you paste it in your notebook. In case you have doubts, guys, remember that I am available. I'm waiting for you in WhatsApp or in my email, personal email, if you want, or by Santillana platform. And I will be clarifying your doubts. So there is no problem with this. Okay? Okay, so then finally, as always, we have a spelling. Okay, for a spelling, it's like a spelling dictation. Please, you have to imagine that we are in the classroom and we are having dictation. The teacher is saying the words. That's why you have the link of the video. And in the video, the teacher is saying the words, and you just have to listen to the teacher and write the words in your notebook from number 1 to number 20. Okay? But this time, I want you to do it in a little bit different way. For example, in your notebook, if you write value, date, phrase, and you write spelling dictation, and you write from number 1 to 20, and I start saying the word, the first word. Now, for example, communicate, and you write communicate, and so on until number 20. But at the end of the dictation, guys, you have to check yourself your errors. In case you have errors, you have to do repetitions 3 times. Okay? And after checking yourself, what I want you to do is to spell the word one by one. One by one. Spell the words. For example, if I say the first word, election. Okay, so you have to say election. E-L-E-C-T-I-O-N. Election. Number 2, communicate. C-O-M-M-U-N-I-C-A-T-E. Communicate. Okay, so you have to do the same with the 20 words, please. And after that, after finishing dictation, you just notice your mistakes, the mistakes you have. So next Friday, we will be able to do it perfectly, in a perfect way, with any mistake. Okay, guys? So this is the last activity. If you have doubts, remember to contact me, and there's no problem. Please care about yourself. Nice to talk to you, and I hope to see you soon, guys. Have a nice day.